Hi guys, today we're gonna do card reading about your love. Anything relate to love, like relationship with your partner or a new partner, something like that. That's what I wanna do the card reading for 2023. And again, this time, also I'm gonna use this card deck. And I want to use this guidebook. It shows January through February. So I thought it's a good idea to use again with this guideline. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? And I'm gonna shuffle and then use a jumping card. Eventually, what I want to do is just only a one shot of recording, but I'm already messed up for shuffling part, so this is like a second card reading shuffling part. But eventually I'm just gonna do like one shooting record. Okay, 3 cards. Six cards. 8. Next B. Okay. C. Lady. Oh no. 2 cards, and then showing probably the first one, so I'm gonna use this one. Okay. A, B, C. Okay, so let's take a look at A card. Very good card. And then I'm going to pick 13 cards for the reading. Okay. Okay, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and then December. So, first of all, you pick this card. It's a very beautiful card. And if you are looking for a partner, a new romance, I think what you want is to have a long-term relationship. If you already have somebody you like, of course, then you are looking to have a relationship, but also want to have a longer relationship. And if you are already in a relationship, I think you are looking to have family, so like marriage, have kids. And if you already are married and you already have a kids, I mean, regardless you have a kids or not, but you already married, I think what you want is like smooth, like this river and then the light. smooth, fun, not necessarily special thing is going on, but like calm and fun, secure kind of things, like normal things is already a kind of special. So I think that's what you want. And then this is the end advice that I want to receive message and give it to you. So now I'm going to start January. This is January, go all the way to December. So I am going to pick January card and almost like prediction type of card reading I'm going to do, but of course what I want to do is like more advice type of things so you can reach your goal, wish, dreams, hope. That's what I want you to have, and that's what I want. If you are looking for a new relationship, I think everything else seems like you already good condition. You just are looking for a partner. And what's gonna happen is it might not still happening or you going to meet somebody in January, but you are seeing somebody like a far away around here that you may like. That's what I feel. Not too far, but not in January. You probably going to meet somebody. And if you already have somebody that you like, I think it's getting closer. But if you're already in a relationship, I think you already have the plan yourself. So it's like almost just going to share, starting with January, to make it happen in this year. And if you're already married, not planning, I think you are more likely learning process than the planning, but might be planning is included. But I think it's like, again, more smooth relationship is what you want. So that's what you are going to build. And you kind of have the idea, but it's very broad. So it's better to have specifically understanding yourself, what makes you to feel more smooth daily life. So February is this card, and February, I think if you are looking for a partner relationship, you are start to floating towards that side, and you probably going to find an partner in February, and a more excitement. And then if you already have somebody, then yes, you are going to get in a relationship. And if you're planning to get married and have a child, that's really start to happening. Like your partner might be going to start talking about it. And if you're already married, I think everybody in your family gets together and start to see the same kind of goal or same type of environment they want to. So I think everybody get together, and that's the reason why I think you're going to start to feel like everybody is doing the same thinking mindset and taking action for smooth, bright, fun type of daily life. Okay, this is the March card. Yeah, so I think the March is everybody going to start to build together between somebody and have the same future goal, future planning more and more. And it's really fun time in March because you feel like you can share your own feelings and thought and planning what you want with your partner, or including your family members and friends. And I think that's gonna be really happening in March. And April looks like you are reviewing your everything relationship, any kind of relationship, whether I think make it more fun time, or because of you have very, like, you felt everything you could share, everything you're feeling in mind and planning, and then you're doing, and then go through the time, you start to see maybe the difference between each other. And so you might going to find what it is and how you could do it better. That's the things I could say in any relationship, any kind of relationship, whether you started looking for somebody, or you have somebody that you like and start to have a relationship, or you already have in a relationship, or you already married. You know, any kind of relationship, I think you might going to find what you could do in a relationship or yourself to be better, because you are facing something, a difference between you and that person. Okay, this is May, and I think because of you realizing something, you start to do something what you found in April, and actually you are building like a coin. So I think it's the same way you are building deeper relationship between those people. I'm talking about partner or family members. And June, I feel like it's like a wave, the emotion up and down, excitement and sad, type of things. Because of you built it, you see your reaction again. And this might be talking about something that you don't need to hold. Those are the negative kind of feeling that you don't need to no longer hold. You're probably going to find out and then throw it away. And I think you could do it easily and more than you have experienced before. Let's say, for example, you used to be a jealous type of person, or you used to be worried too much, or you used to get upset easily if something not going to happening the way you want and kind of things. You might going to find out those kind of negative emotion in the relationship between you and that person. For some reason, you could release that feeling, and then you feel much lighter to be in better relationship. So I think it's working. This one in May, you found out and you try to build and more love, so you could like release because of you have more deeper love. Some of the things that you probably going to realize that you don't need to hold it. So that's the card. In July, it's reverse of the Lover's card, but I want to say if you are overcome with these negative feeling that it's not necessary to have in the relationship, and if so, you guys going to have very good relationship. The reason why it shows the reverse is this is a chance for you guys to realizing again what you want and what he wants or she wants. Okay? It's like a review time, replanning and stuff like that. And August, I feel like again you start to building again, but you feel like you are building by yourself, but it is. You don't need to change other person but yourself. But because of you do that, the world with you will shift. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but when you change, everything looks like similar in your life, but because of you change, that everything your life shifted to be better, and then you start to react differently, so your world will be different as well. It's growing and expanding. These are usually a good things when you are hoping to be good. Okay, I think some people know what I am talking about. In September, I feel like you guys going to have very, very good time, like very stable time, enjoying. I can't say anything else, that's it. Okay. And October, I think because of that, again like these cards, like in spring time, it's like a wave. I told you same thing is happening, but it's nothing to be bad. You going to have a very good time with your partner and family, his family or her family as well, your family. And then October, I think you guys going to have probably like same goal, and then let's go together kind of things, but realizing like, okay, in order for us to do this, we got to do this one, that one. But it's great things that you guys are going towards the same direction together. And then November is reverse of world again, but I really don't feel something negative. It's always there is a conflict. Yes, when it shows a good one, yes, this conflict can be the opposite, right? But I don't really need to know how can I make it bad. You know what I mean? You will face it when it's happening, something that you don't want it. But I want to do these card reading when it's happened like that. Then, so in this case, is when you are working together towards the same goal, but it's nothing's like happening the way you guys wished, kind of thing. So it's kind of, that's the reason why it's opposite, they're reversed. But again, think about it, that you are moving towards the same goal with your partner. You know, if you look at the good part, like, I think that you can be really, really happy what's going on. So do not focus on those so-called negative emotions. Find out something that is good in you and with your partner, and then for the future. That's it. And December, I feel like this is also like a learning part. Maybe because of the December is like, think about last month. Don't you review yourself, like what was the year for and what do you want for the next year, kind of things. So I think you are going to finding yourself like that. And then, you know, you see the 3 swords and different length, and so you are picking the which sword, like, to make it better in your life next year, kind of things. So again, this is a number 13, the last card, and then this the prediction type of card as well as the advice. That's what it says in here. What I do feel is, look at the far you go in a relationship. Let's say, do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids? I'm not trying to say to be selfish, but at least accept your true feelings, not hiding. Because when you do that to yourself, then you know which way to go for yourself. And it's always happening good things to you when you are opening your heart, including the love relationship. So that's the advice that I got from this card. And I think when you do that, like when you truly open to yourself, and then thinking about how you're going to get that kind of love, starting with yourself. If you love yourself enough to open to tell yourself the true feelings, then the love door is gonna be open, and you know, start to receiving bunch of love, different type of shape might be, but still everything is love, and you just need to pick which one you like and stuff like that. And I think that is like a flow, what you truly want, and that makes it smooth, everything in a relationship. So that's what I got. Okay, thank you so much again for watching. See you next time. Bye. Okay, let's take a look at your card B. This is your card, and I already did a shuffle, so I want to pick 13 cards for you. Okay. Starting with January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and in December. Okay. For B, I feel like in general, whether you haven't met anybody or you're already married and have family and stuff, but I feel like either any kind of relationship, currently you are feeling like you doing everything by yourself. So it's like away from person or people about love. But what you really want is you're the type of person is very kind, very smart, independent though. That's why you could do everything by yourself. But because of you could do everything you want to do for somebody else, you know, and you don't mind to do somebody else type of personality you are. So you are very smart, you're very kind, and you're very independent. But you love to have fun, you know. You already riding a horse, you know, and then you're really good at the planning too as well. Okay, so let's talk about January. Okay, so January through February. That's how I'm going to read. Okay, January. Again, you probably feel like when I am going to have somebody that can understand, standing next to me, to have, you know, more outside, not in a box kind of feels, but outside and have fun kind of things, like sunrise, right? That's how you're feeling in probably in January. But guess what? This is a February cards. I don't know what's gonna happen, and maybe from next time when I do the card reading, and which probably I would do, I want to see more detail, why kind of things. But right now, your February, I think again, A group also, February was the good month. And I think you too. B, you going to meet somebody, you going to get together in a relationship, something like that. Or if you already are in a relationship and you were planning to get married and have a baby or whatever, your partner certainly start to see it. That's what I feel. Or you're already in a relationship, I mean like in a married, you have already kids, whether you have kids or not, but I think your partner and then your family members going to start to see something or start to feel something. And so you will not feel by yourself. Like I think it's those fish coming towards you, whether you're male or not. I'm just saying, as people come towards you, so that's what's gonna happen. You don't start to feel anything like by yourself kind of things. You start to see more, a hope more. And March, yet I think because of you are so much independent, I think you start to kind of control the situation, so you are struggling again because of you start to controlling the things. Yet if you don't, right, you reduce the control, which you will, which you have it. You have, step aside and looking yourself as a third party, I always say, and see is that the good thinking or idea or action, you could do that. And so it's not gonna feel like broken, kind of feel like again I'm doing by myself kind of things. Okay, you don't. If you step aside looking at yourself all the time, if you start to doing that from February, you don't need to face that. But April is showing as this is like hanging, the guy is, so this card meaning is try to see yourself in a different perspective, which I was talking about here. But you're going to really doing it in this month. And I'm not sure, is that because of you are facing a little bit hard time or not? No, or you're just having a great time, that's why you want to have more joyful life, which I want you to do that. So I think it's all the time looking at yourself, analyzing yourself. I'm talking about when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're laughing, when you're mad, those kind of emotion, you want to track yourself. It's practice, but you can do it. When you do it, you will find like, okay, I have a pattern of this. Why is that? You can start to see the different perspective instead of being in you, that in the emotion. Okay, and then May. Oh, great. Because of I think you are doing it, you have more control to yourself. And this is very good because you start to see yourself like successful way to have a relationship in love. I feel like I really feel like you are start to see somebody, or you already have somebody that you like, you start to have in a relationship and stuff. That's gonna be really happening towards this May. I feel like May is a time that you actually experience that moving forward. Although that I feel like in February you're gonna meet somebody, and if you already have somebody, you're gonna get into the relationship. And if you already have a relationship, I think you're going to start to planning with your partner for the next step. If you already have a married, you already married, then you are start to looking for something, the same goal, same dream with your partner and family members. That's what I really feel on February. But to start more, I think it's instead of control, this is like more like managing, managing yourself, managing, organizing your family and stuff like that. That's what I feel. It's going to be go up on the hill. Okay, and June. This is again, I always say emotion is like ocean, right? That's why the tarot cards usually represent water sign is your emotions. Same things, a cup is emotion, by the way. So I think, as you can see, this cup is, filled with water, but this one is upside down, and then your water is coming out on the ground kind of thing. So I feel like you already have a vision of love and stuff like that, but sometimes you have a habit that you hide your feeling, like try to be very strong, because you're so independent. Or I don't care anymore kind of things, like black and white type of things of the emotions. But what you really want is to like this river. It's like a floating all the time. When it's floating, the water is clean usually, right? So it's like that. So what you start to you start to managing your feeling. But because of you do that, you start to understanding how your emotion is up and down. But that's good sign, because when you start to see how much up and down is happening, right? And when you understand both, how to make yourself to be happier, because you monitor yourself, you know what to do next. And that's what I feel, okay? And in July, oh my gosh, because of you do that and you working for yourself, and then I think I feel like two meaning combined. One is you start to accepting yourself, so you are getting married with yourself, as well as you are going to get married with somebody, okay? And if you're already married, next step, like you're really happy kind of things, you guys going to get together kind of things, and it's celebrating, and it's simple, so I can't say anything else. August, yeah, so it's a new life after, so it's like completely different world you're living. Don't worry about the reverse of the world, it's just different. After a while, like being together, it's completely different life you're going to have. That's what I feel. So I think in July, this summer, exciting things gonna happen, and that things will change your life. Good way, okay? And September, yeah, a lot of struggle is coming up again. It's because you're living in a different lifestyle. That's why. But look at this color. Beautiful. So you don't need to worry about it too much, but keep understanding, keep study about your emotions. That's it. You might going to have a hard time. It's not because of your partner is doing something to you and stuff. It's like, I really feel like it's about you. And then October, see, this is building together again. So after you are like having a battle within you, but you're going to find out, or your partner is going to help, or your family member is going to help. So that's why, okay, actually what I really wanted to do is to not running by yourself, but running for somebody else, somebody you love. So that's, and then but then you realize, I am doing with somebody else, right? Not for them, but with them. You know what I mean? That's what you're going to feel. And November, reverse. you built something so great, but you are not satisfied, you know, kind of things. That's what I feel. So your relationship is you built something, but you are not satisfied yet. That's what I just feel. Like, I think, you know, you're smart, and then you are very active, energetic. So I think you feel like, oh, we can do more. And yes, you guys can do more. Okay? And December is, I think you have a more strong desire towards the goal in the relationship. I think it feels like more as a partner. In fact, this card is like very similar. It's just male and female. It's switched. So I think it's like you going to have a more balanced male energy and female energy exchange with your partner or in the family members kind of things. And I think it's a different view. It's not kind of smooth, but very strong emotion and moving forward. That's what I feel. Okay, and then this supposedly the prediction and advice. What I feel like is, I think you are start to realizing small things around you, so-called normal things around you, makes you actually happy. In fact, have coins on both of them and different animals, right? But more in here. And then the eggs is holding. It just the reverse. I think that's why I want to call as advice instead of like prediction. I think you guys going to have the same goal, dream, feeling towards the future, and it's developing. It might not smooth as you wished, but once you're realizing the partner's true emotions towards you or towards you guys' relationship in the future, I think you're just going to be happy. If you realize it, that's what I feel. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, card C. This is your card. And again, I already shuffled this card deck, so I'm going to just pick for 13 cards. Okay. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I feel like what you truly want in love relationship is to be free who you are, as well as the partner. You want the person to be free as well. Like win-win situation, you can be yourself and that person can be himself or herself. But for some reason that you are worried about him or her or family members, it's almost like you may feel it's care for them, but it's actually you are more worried the other person or people's situation and the feelings. That's what I feel. But what you really want is who you are can be okay for your partner or your family member, as well as your partner to be free, and then you are okay with that too. Or your family member can be free and you are okay with that. That's how I think you really want the love relationship. And starting with the January. This is January card. January is good. Like if you're single and looking for a partner or somebody already you like, but you not in a relationship yet. If you are like that, I think you kind of already feeling this year can be changed and that relationship will be developed. And I think that's what you start to experience in that too. And if you're already in a relationship or you're already married, have a family, then again the same thing, you are already feeling something's good thing's gonna be happen, you know. In fact, I can't like hide anymore. Like in December, I'm gonna talk about it again, but look, I think you're going to meet somebody and have a really great relationship. Or if you are already have somebody, and then in that case you're going to be together. And if you already in a relationship, I think you're going to get married. If you're already married and have a family, I think you're still in love with that partner. That's what I feel. And I think you are feeling it already in this month. And February though, this is what it is. You pretend that you don't think there is a problem. You know, it's completely different, like how you are feeling in January, and in February is like you pretend to not to be there is a problem. But I'm talking about, again, it's you. I was talking about in B card, B people, but you know, it's usually is you. You put yourself there is so around you. You put yourself and it look like hiding your eyes, but this is see-through, almost you can see, but you acting like, oh no, I don't know, you know. That kind of things I'm talking about. Like you pretend to not knowing, but you know something's going on, and I'm not sure what it is. And that's the reason why I want to start to using another card and combine and then read it a little bit deeper. But right now, some reason about your love in February, you are pretending nothing's going to be happening, something like that. Okay, and March. March is, I think you stop pretending and then you start to finding like how you can make it better, right? That's the purpose. Why you are listening. I feel like one of the purpose, the process of being happy in your life is to learning, you know? So I think you're naturally doing that. And I think this is what's gonna happen. In March, you're gonna realize what's the most important things. And everything else, what you thought you wanted to, is little things. And maybe in February, you want A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like A to Z, like you want everything. But what you truly want is only one thing, and you find it. And then when you find the one truly want, realize there is only a few other things that you want. And I think you realizing it, even though it's not really what you want, is working towards you yet. And April is, I think, because you found what you truly want, love, what love you truly want in your life, because you found it, you start to feeling that feeling. Yeah, so like you already have a good starting January. You see the hope in the future. February though, that you pretend not, there's no problem, but you find something very important. If you don't pretend there is no problem and then the very important things, let's say for example you found out yourself that you want to have a child. Let's say another example, you found out yourself that you wanted to marry. Let's find out something, another example, you found out, I thought you want to marry but you don't want to marry, you know, something like that. You find very important things and accept it, even though sometimes it's like this is what you've been thinking, you thought, but it's different. That's okay. No shocking things. And then you start to finding people like you, and there's people around you to support. And pay attention to those kind of things, because you will going to find way to get that kind of satisfied love. Yeah. Okay. And then May is almost like revealing your true feelings and what emotion relate to which one. Example, your childhood brought to the current relationship problem, something like that. Or like you can't find your pattern, so you always get mad over small things, you know, something like that. I feel like past February until this card is May, I think it's more facing on yourself type of things, but you're learning about yourself through understanding your emotions, and that can be involved with your past time or when you're really little kind of things. But good thing is the situation and your partner when you have a challenge is, again, it's a reflection of your heart. Your partner is showing to you through yourself, so you're going to discover it, and when you do it, it will change. And I think that's the things in comes to June card. You are calm and see the fact and release those toxic relationship that you have with yourself to cut off. So you're going to have only necessary emotions that can create in a better relationship. That's what I feel. And then July, this one is like you fought to yourself, you cut it off everything, most of the things I want to say, and then it's rain, so I think it's like a detox kind of things. And I know this is a reading for your love relationship in 2023. I feel like until from February to even July card is fighting with yourself. So like more relationship to yourself kind of things. Before talking about new partner or your partner, but don't forget that early stage that I was talking about. This is what's gonna happen. I think it's because overcome issue within you. That's why a shift happened, and that's why you find somebody else. That's why you get into the relationship. That's why you're going to have the next stage. That's why you're going to have more excitement within the current relationship, something like that. And then August, you're going to start to experience with somebody that you guys actually moving forward to together to the same goal, same purpose, same love, you know. Okay, and this is September. You start to feeling fulfillment, like happy. Although I don't think it's like so happy kind of feels yet, but you start to feeling happiness because of the fact that you are start to experience that doing something with your partner, new partner, current partner, transforming to where you would like to be. I think that is kind of the result that you are working on yourself. And this is this October, that's the result. You are start to clearly see your so-called hidden emotions, but now you're easier to see yourself. So the relationship wise too, you know whether you try to hide the true feeling towards your new boyfriend, new girlfriend, or your current husband or wife. You start to recognize your true feeling, and like before, like unconsciously didn't know that you're hiding your true feeling, but I think you are start to recognize your true feeling, but you are not like accepting to yourself kind of things. You recognize, so that's what I feel. And that's a good sign between the relationship and love. Because start with yourself, and in order for you to have a great love life, you have to give yourself love. You have to live in the love, so you attract that kind of love to your love life, and you know that. And this is November, and then you are seeking about it, although not sure like how to get there, and also how when it's happening and stuff like that. And it's not like perfect certainly kind of things. You probably understand this over the time. You are realizing what kind of relationship, when you get involved or the current relationship is to be better, you start to learning about it, and then feel good about it. It's just not open towards your partner. That's what I feel. But in December, it's blooming. I think, again, because you or start to taking action after you accepting your true feeling, that's why the world suddenly shift and you're experiencing it. And then when you're experiencing it with the reality, real time, and I mean, that's done deal. Like, you know how to do it next. You know, same thing is gonna be happen, and you know the process how to make it happen to be better. In that case, you don't judge yourself. Like, you are accepting true feeling. You are accepting other people's true feeling. No need to worry, nothing, but just do care. And I think that's why this card is the showing us the prediction and advice. But usually I like to read as advice, because a prediction is almost like, yes, you can predict, but can be changed like a couple seconds later, a month later. Depends on how you wish, and realizing it and understand what you want and take the action can be so much changing, like suddenly shifting right here. So I want to advise to you, even though the thing is not like clear how to do it, no need to worry, no need to give up kind of things. Your love relationship will be better. It's because that's what you want, so will be happen. And more likely, again, I was talking in B card group, instead of like controlling, but it's managing better. If you do that, then it start to experience the true fun with the love life will be revealing to you, but from you and with you, and it's coming more to you, and inside out it will be really happy. No need to judge. It's just way it is. It's already beautifully happening with you, within you. That kind of thing is gonna be happening in 2023. So whatever you're feeling in January, that will basically saying it's happening. So please don't forget about it. But you're going to have like study time. I don't think I call it hard time. To be honest, really, I don't think it's hard time for you. but it's learning and the process, and whether you're going to meet somebody, whether you're going to develop to the some relationship, or you are going to have the next stage or the current marriage relationship. In general, I feel like it's move to what you want. Imagine what you are expecting right now will happen in December, towards the December. This can be shift faster. That's what I gotta say to you as well. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Bye. So ABC, let's check from this brochure what it says. So number 14 for A. Is that too big? Yeah, balance, security, harmony, and management, healing kind of things. That's what it is. Well, actually, what I want to read was you are going to move on towards a successful path. The way that you can be who you are. Like, you don't need to be changed, but you can be who you are, and you are going to go to the path towards the success. And so about your love relationship, I think you can have like focus on light blue communication and express yourself, expanding your knowledge and accepting the difference. That's what it shows. So I hope that can be your key for your love relationship. Okay, B, Pentacles. Right here. Okay. Your chakra is white. So when you meditate about love, you may want to use the 7th chakra. And your color is magenta, and power stone is rosalite. And you're gonna start opening your path by your effort over the time you built. You get the trust from other people. I think it within yourself too. And that's what it is. Trust yourself first and try whatever it makes your relationship is better about your love. Keep doing it, and that will be bloom, get the result how you want, because the other person also see who you are. You know, that's what I feel. Okay, last, number 20. This one. Okay. Your chakra is also white. Peace, meditation, relaxation. Message is the decision that you can't go back. That kind of decision making, change your way it is. So I think it's commitment, right? So you commit to yourself. Like, I want to be free, so as other people, so as my partner, so as my children, you decide first and you will get it. That is creating the harmony and peace in the love relationship. That's what it is, I feel. Okay, again, thank you so much for watching, for every time and any time, and then even a second. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful love 2023 life. Thank you. Bye.